You know, the funny thing about starting a business and establishing yourself is just really finding your niche and figuring out what you want to represent. Entrepreneurs like myself are establishing themselves, developing a brand story and developing that essence of what you stand for and what motivates and inspires you. Eventually tap into how the customer feels and how the customer can also relate to what you stand for, because it relates to what they also stand for. And it's no greater rewarding feeling than to know your purpose and to actually walk in it, to navigate into that purpose.
Like being able to say, you know, I'm not gonna put this pile of mac or whatever. I'm just gonna put my black Saliva on today and my rose water, and I'm just gonna get through my day. You know what I mean? You know, for me, that has been a struggle. Like I struggle with, like, you know, self-confidence and things like that. So finding products that make you feel like, you know, you can do this. Like I can do this now.
Care about yourself first, period. It's very, very, very imperative. And I think people who just wear their stress on themselves and wear their problems on themselves, it's physically shown.
Yeah, because I don't know about anybody, but my dark circles, when I'm going through everything, my dark circles are very visible.
Just losing sleep,
it's
honey.
Not just losing sleep. You see the stress in my face. You see it. My skin says something is wrong. Something is not right. You have to take that time and take that step. Okay, let me do my meditation. Let me put my face mask on. Let me do my coconut scrub today. I gotta do my turmeric mask.
How do you feel about yourself inside is what affects your everyday life as well. And you know, we wear our emotions on our shoulders and on our faces, and why not take care of your skin, yourself, and you can be able to
have that confidence.
Have a different perspective of life. Be a different person. Have a different feel about things and people. And I'm not perfect, so I'm still going through it on a daily basis. On a daily basis, I tend to hop in and out of that, but I try to remember, like when I have my facial, I literally am like trying to be zen, trying to get back to, trying to recharge myself.
Exactly, it's the recharge. It's get back to the
dedicating to that glow.
There were times where I felt like none of this made sense and I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. But I stood firm in believing in the product that I created. I'm just like really like getting emotional now thinking about it. But it was like so many times where I was just like, this isn't it, you know? And I had to really like tell myself, no, this is it. And I think a huge major thing that actually changed for me and shifted my whole perspective on my purpose within this brand and within this business was not looking at things as like hourly time or minutes in a time, but looking at my life as a time frame. ZariCo is my mission. That's it. That's what I need to put my energy into. So I never want to feel like I'm accomplished in ZariCo, because even when I pass away, I want to leave behind ZariCo for the future generations. And even then, I want it to be developing as humankind develops and our generations develop. Success is not measured by time. If we're not here by a certain time, by a certain date or time frame, we're not successful. And that's not true. You know, successes should be measured by how you feel, how you've transformed, and what you've accomplished, not necessarily the time frame that it took for you to learn something or master something. Now that I really truly have stepped deeper into my understanding of my business, I feel the glow from within, and the same glow that I have within, I want the world to also experience, because these products do change your life. These products do set the tone for how you are going to treat your skin. These products are made from the natural sources of Mother Nature. Zari is not just a representation of the seeds that we plant on earth, but the seeds that we plant within our lives as well. Zari is a representation of wanting to do better for yourself. It's a representation of that little bit of self-care that is incorporated in your day-to-day life. Nobody can tell you what you can or cannot do in your life. Nobody can put you in a box and tell you what is acceptable for you unless you accept that from that person. It's time for you to step into your greatness and know that you are needed. Your contribution is needed in this world. You may have the vision, they may share the similar vision, but they're not you. You are a specific creation. So don't ever feel like you're counted out or that you're not needed. Let me tell you something. There has been so many times where I felt like this wasn't it. There has been so many times where people had the same ideas as me. There has been times where I realized other people had rose water out as well. But I had to tell myself, they're not me. They're not reaching the same demographics that I'm reaching. So please take it from me, a single mother of 4. If I can do it, you can do it too.